This man turned $3,500 in a basement into a $15 billion empire, then bought an NFL team. From losing his father at 8 to winning the Super Bowl as the owner of the Baltimore Ravens, this is the insane true story of Stephen Bisciotti. Born on April 10, 1960, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Stephen J. Bisciotti's journey from humble beginnings to becoming a billionaire business mogul and owner of the Baltimore Ravens is a testament to determination, hard work, and the willingness to seize the right opportunities at the right time. Bisciotti's life story is a narrative that intertwines personal tragedy, entrepreneurial brilliance, and a deep passion for sports, particularly football. His business acumen, especially in staffing and recruitment, allowed him to build an empire that continues to shape industries, while his ownership of the Ravens brought him into the spotlight as one of the most successful team owners in the National Football League. Stephen Bisciotti's early life was rooted in modesty, but it was not without significant challenges. He grew up in a close-knit Italian-American family in Severna Park, Maryland, a suburb of Baltimore. At the tender age of 8, tragedy struck when his father, Bernard Bisciotti, passed away from leukemia. This was a devastating blow to the family, and it forced young Steve to confront the harsh realities of life much earlier than most children his age. With the support of his maternal grandfather, C. Gordon Johnston, Bisciotti learned the importance of hard work and resilience. Though he struggled academically, Bisciotti has spoken about his learning disability. He refused to be defined by these challenges. Sports became a major outlet, providing him with a competitive edge and a strong work ethic that would later serve him well in his business ventures. Bisciotti attended Severna Park High School, where he was an active participant in football, baseball, and basketball. His athletic involvement helped him develop a mindset that combined discipline with ambition, qualities that would define his career. Building the Aerotek empire. After graduating from Salisbury State University in 1982 with a degree in liberal arts, Bisciotti found himself uncertain of his career path. He briefly worked for a staffing company, but when it went bankrupt, Bisciotti saw an opportunity rather than a setback. Armed with $3,500 in savings and bolstered by advice from his future father-in-law, he decided to launch his own business. In 1983, at just 23 years old, Bisciotti co-founded Aerotek with his cousin, Jim Davis. Aerotek was initially a small staffing company focused on providing engineering and aerospace personnel to businesses. Running their operations from a basement office in Annapolis, Maryland, with second-hand equipment, Bisciotti and Davis worked tirelessly to build relationships with clients. In their first year, they generated $1.5 million in revenue, an early sign of the company's potential. Bisciotti and Davis didn't just stumble upon success. They were in the right place at the right time, launching Aerotek during the beginning of the technology revolution in the United States. The company tapped into a growing demand for technical talent, expanding rapidly beyond aerospace to other industries, including IT, defense, and healthcare. Aerotek's ability to adapt to market needs while maintaining a strong focus on customer service allowed it to scale efficiently. By the early 1990s, Aerotek's success had laid the foundation for the creation of Allegis Group, the parent company for a network of staffing and talent management firms. Under the Allegis Group umbrella, Bisciotti built a sprawling empire that came to include subsidiaries such as Tech Systems, focused on IT staffing, ActTalent, engineering and sciences staffing, and MarketSource, sales outsourcing. Allegis Group, which remains privately held, is now one of the largest staffing firms in the world, with annual revenue exceeding $15 billion. The success of Allegis Group can be attributed to several core strategies. Firstly, the company has always prioritized understanding and meeting the unique needs of its clients. This customer-centric approach has fostered long-term relationships and repeat business. Additionally, Allegis Group has consistently invested in technology and innovation to stay ahead in a competitive market. By leveraging data analytics and advanced recruitment tools, they've been able to match talent with opportunities more effectively. Lastly, the company's commitment to corporate culture and employee development has ensured a motivated and skilled workforce, driving the organization's sustained growth and success. Allegis Group's success was rooted in Bisciotti's keen sense of market trends and his focus on building long-term relationships with both clients and employees. Bisciotti understood that the staffing industry was more than just filling open positions. It was about providing businesses with the right talent to drive innovation and growth. His business model prioritized quality over quantity, emphasizing a deep understanding of each client's needs. Under Bisciotti's leadership, Allegis Group grew to become a global leader in staffing and workforce management. By 2023, Allegis employed over 19,000 people across the globe and had become the largest privately held staffing company in the U.S. and the fourth largest in the world, trailing only industry giants like Adecco, Randstad, and Manpower Group. One of the key reasons behind Allegis Group's sustained success was its diversification strategy. Bisciotti and his team recognized that the staffing industry could be volatile, especially during economic downturns, so they ensured Allegis Group had a presence in multiple sectors, ranging from IT to legal staffing. This diverse portfolio, which included legal recruiting through Major Lindsay in Africa and healthcare staffing, allowed the company to weather fluctuations in specific industries and regions, ensuring consistent growth. Leadership and strategic moves have always been pivotal in Stephen Bisciotti's journey. His ability to make calculated decisions and lead with a clear vision has set him apart in the business world. Bisciotti's leadership style is often described as pragmatic and hands-off. He is known for hiring talented managers, giving them the freedom to operate independently, and intervening only when necessary. This approach has allowed Allegis Group to maintain a strong corporate culture focused on accountability, performance, and customer satisfaction. One of Bisciotti's most notable moves was the 2008 acquisition of Major Lindsay in Africa, a legal and executive search firm. This deal expanded Allegis Group's reach into the high-margin world of legal recruitment, giving the company a foothold in a lucrative specialized market. Bisciotti's ability to recognize opportunities for expansion into niche sectors, coupled with a willingness to invest in talent and infrastructure, enabled Allegis Group to stay ahead of its competitors. Throughout his career, Bisciotti has demonstrated an ability to make calculated risks and long-term decisions that benefit the organization as a whole. For example, the company's ability to stay privately held for decades, avoiding the pressures of quarterly earnings reports, has allowed Allegis Group to focus on its core mission of providing high-quality staffing solutions without the distractions that often come with being publicly traded. This stability has also given Allegis Group the flexibility to invest in innovation and to pivot as market demands shifted. Bisciotti's journey into the world of professional sports didn't just stop at being a fan. His strategic mindset and passion for football led him to become a key figure in the NFL, where his business acumen translated into success on and off the field. His involvement brought a new level of professionalism and innovation to the Baltimore Ravens, contributing to their success and solidifying his legacy in both business and sports. Despite his overwhelming success in business, Bisciotti's love for sports never faded. In 2000, his passion for football culminated in the acquisition of a 49% stake in the Baltimore Ravens from Art Model, the team's original owner. Bisciotti's entrance into the NFL world marked a new chapter in his life, combining his business expertise with his lifelong interest in sports. The deal was structured so that Bisciotti had the option to purchase the remaining 51% by 2004, which he did for $325 million. Under Bisciotti's stewardship, the Ravens have become one of the NFL's most respected and successful franchises, winning Super Bowl 47 in 2013 and solidifying their reputation as perennial contenders. Bisciotti's leadership approach with the Ravens mirrored his business philosophy. He built a strong front office, hired experienced professionals like General Manager Ozzie Newsome and head coach John Harbaugh, and gave them the autonomy to make football decisions. Bisciotti's decision to hire Harbaugh in 2008, despite Harbaugh having limited head coaching experience, turned out to be a masterstroke, as Harbaugh led the Ravens to consistent success, including the Super Bowl victory in 2013. One of Bisciotti's first major projects after acquiring full ownership of the Ravens was the construction of the Castle, a state-of-the-art training facility that opened in 2004. The facility underscored his commitment to investing in the team's long-term success by providing players with world-class resources for training and development. Section: Philanthropy and Legacy. Bisciotti has not only made a name for himself in business and sports, but also as a dedicated philanthropist. His charitable efforts are often tied to his Catholic faith, and he has been a major supporter of various Catholic organizations. Bisciotti serves on the board of the Associated Catholic Charities and has made significant contributions to institutions such as Mother Seton Academy, a tuition-free Catholic middle school in Baltimore. Additionally, through the Stephen and Renee Bisciotti Foundation, he has donated millions to educational and healthcare causes in Maryland and beyond. His foundation has supported programs that provide access to education for underprivileged children, fund medical research, and improve community infrastructure. Despite his immense wealth, Bisciotti is known for being relatively private about his philanthropic efforts, preferring to make an impact quietly rather than seeking public recognition. Stephen J. Bisciotti's life and career are emblematic of the American dream, an example of how vision, hard work, and a willingness to take calculated risks can lead to extraordinary success. From his early days operating a small staffing company in a basement to building Allegis Group into a global powerhouse, Bisciotti has continually demonstrated an ability to see opportunities where others might not. His strategic moves in the staffing industry, particularly the formation of Allegis Group and its subsequent acquisitions, have cemented his legacy as one of the most influential figures in the business world. As the owner of the Baltimore Ravens, Bisciotti has shown that his skills extend beyond the boardroom, bringing the same level of dedication and strategic thinking to the NFL. His contributions to the Ravens' success, both on and off the field, have made him one of the most respected owners in the league. Yet, for all his professional achievements, Bisciotti remains a grounded individual, deeply committed to his family, his faith, and his community. His legacy as a philanthropist is just as significant as his business and sports endeavors, as he continues to give back to the communities that helped shape him.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more Billionaire Bio videos and to help the YouTube algorithm. Let us know if there are any billionaires you'd like us to review.